a very quick video about revising for your exams. I just wanted to make sure you're all aware of the exact resources we've got. So on our homepage, we've got the all important dates, which are here. Obviously, if you head over into year 13, I just want to quickly explain what's in each section. So in previous videos, I've talked about your revision resources. That's a hyperlinked document to all the best of what we could find on the internet. And I'll go into that later. Your previous assessments are here. Now, these are really good, the bronze, silver, gold worksheets, which come from Pearson EdXL, and they take questions that students have found difficult and group them into bronze, silver, gold. So typically, the bronze, obviously, is in essence slightly easier than harder and harder still, but there are non-routine questions that are like different from a textbook or the average questions. They're very well worth doing. Moody Maths I've talked about before, they are shadow paper questions. And I'll give you a hint for this one. If you do nothing else with these other than use the mechanics ones, they're invaluable because the mechanics questions, they're very difficult for one, but you can't really find versions of them anywhere else. And Moody Maths is one of the best ways to get different versions of those questions. Okay, like that. They're all based on actual past paper questions. And if you want to hone in on a specific type of question, use a contents page to look at which set you want to go to. Okay. Right, let me just jump back to the tab I was on. Right, so that's Moody Maths. Some problem solving there and some topic tests and unit tests. So, that's good for your revision before you get to past papers. So last thing I'll talk about from the revision section, if I jump into here, my quick recommendations are to do with Bison Maths, Madas Maths, and the Taib, I can't think where it's gone now, the Taib Majid folder, which is in here somewhere as well, okay? Okay, here it is. So the Taib Majid one, the advantage of that is that he groups things by topic and gives you access to lots of old spec questions if you want extra practice. Bison Maths does a really similar thing, but his is only based on new spec questions. So if you want to do things by topic and new spec questions, Bison Maths. And Madas is just an alternative, a totally different alternative lot of questions to look at. Okay. So if you want to do things by topic, look at those types of resources. Now, past papers. Obviously, we put our past papers here with the formula booklet. Remember the stuff about enlarged data set. Don't forget about looking at that. You need to work through that as well. And in the past paper section, we've also given you the mock sets as well. So there is more than enough to be getting on with there. Please do use these revision resources. You're not going to run out of practice, especially, I'm just going to say it one more time, the themed practice in particular. Okay, this kind of themed practice, whether you use Moody Maths or Bison Maths or the Taib Majid folder, the bronze, silver, gold worksheets, not many of you are using those. They're really good too. So just quickly click into one of those so you get a kind of a way for those working. Again, they're split into topics. Okay, from the exam board, all past paper questions based on how students did, the ones that they found difficult. Okay.